Section 1. Foundation of the Pharmaceutical Ecosystem. 1.1. Overview of the pharmaceutical industry. The pharmaceutical industry is a global sector dedicated to the research, development, manufacturing, and distribution of drugs and medications. It has a rich history that dates back centuries, with significant advancements in medical science leading to the discovery of life-saving treatments for various diseases. The industry's impact on global health is profound, as it plays a pivotal role in improving the quality of life and increasing life expectancy worldwide. The pharmaceutical sector comprises a diverse range of companies, including multinational giants known as Big Pharma, innovative biotechnology firms, and generic drug manufacturers. Each category of companies serves a specific purpose within the ecosystem, contributing to medical advancements, accessibility, and affordability of medications. 1.2. Research and Development, R&D. At the core of the pharmaceutical industry lies the research and development process. This crucial phase involves drug discovery and development, where scientists and researchers explore new molecules, compounds, and therapies that have the potential to treat various medical conditions. Drug discovery begins with extensive research, often involving high-throughput screening of thousands of compounds to identify potential candidates for further investigation. Once promising compounds are selected, they undergo preclinical studies to assess their safety and effectiveness in animal models. Promising drug candidates from preclinical studies then proceed to clinical trials, where they are tested on human volunteers or patients in carefully controlled phases. Clinical trials are essential for determining the drug's safety profile, efficacy, and optimal dosages. These trials are closely monitored by regulatory authorities to ensure participant safety and ethical considerations. The regulatory approval process is a critical aspect of drug development. Pharmaceutical companies must submit comprehensive data from preclinical studies and clinical trials to regulatory agencies, such as the U.S. Food and Drug Administration, FDA, in the United States and the European Medicines Agency, EMA, in Europe. These agencies rigorously evaluate the data to determine whether the drug is safe and effective for use in patients. Approval from regulatory bodies is a prerequisite for marketing and distributing medications to the public. Section 2. Key players in the pharmaceutical ecosystem. 2.1. Pharmaceutical companies. Pharmaceutical companies are the backbone of the pharmaceutical industry. They are responsible for funding and conducting research and development activities to discover and develop new drugs. These companies range from large multinational corporations to small biotech startups, each contributing to medical innovation in its unique way. Big pharma companies are typically large multinational corporations with substantial resources dedicated to research and development. They often have extensive product portfolios, global distribution networks, and significant marketing budgets. These companies focus on developing both innovative new drugs and improved versions of existing medications. Biotechnology companies, often referred to as biotechs, are characterized by their innovative approaches to drug development. They leverage biotechnological techniques and genetic engineering to create novel therapies targeting specific diseases. Biotechs are known for their groundbreaking treatments, including gene therapies, monoclonal antibodies, and cell-based therapies. Generic drug manufacturers play a crucial role in making medications more affordable and accessible. After a branded drug's patent protection expires, generic companies can produce equivalent versions of the drug at a lower cost. This competition helps drive down drug prices and enables a broader population to access essential treatments. 2.2. Healthcare professionals. Healthcare professionals are essential stakeholders in the pharmaceutical ecosystem. They bridge the gap between pharmaceutical companies and patients, ensuring that appropriate medications are prescribed, dispensed, and used responsibly. Doctors, physicians, and specialists are at the forefront of patient care. They diagnose medical conditions and prescribe medications based on their expertise and patients' individual needs. Their decisions are guided by medical evidence, clinical guidelines, and safety considerations. Pharmacists are crucial in the distribution and dispensing of medications. They ensure that patients receive the correct drugs, provide information about drug interactions and potential side effects, and offer guidance on proper medication usage. Nurses and other healthcare providers play essential roles in patient care, adhering to prescribed treatment plans, monitoring patients' responses to medications, and providing necessary support during treatment. 2.3. Regulatory authorities. Regulatory authorities are governmental agencies responsible for overseeing the pharmaceutical industry's operations and ensuring public health and safety. They play a critical role in evaluating and approving drugs for marketing and distribution. In the United States, the FDA is the primary regulatory authority responsible for assessing the safety, efficacy, and quality of drugs before they can be marketed to the public. The FDA conducts comprehensive reviews of data from preclinical and clinical trials, ensuring that drugs meet rigorous standards before they are approved. Similarly, the European Medicines Agency, EMA, is the regulatory body responsible for evaluating and approving medicines within the European Union. The EMA conducts scientific assessments to determine whether drugs are safe, effective, and of high quality. Regulatory authorities work closely with pharmaceutical companies to ensure that medications adhere to strict safety and quality standards throughout their life cycle. Their role is crucial in maintaining public trust in pharmaceutical products and promoting patient safety. Section 3. Interconnections in the pharmaceutical ecosystem. 3.1. Drug manufacturing and supply chain. Once a drug receives regulatory approval, it enters the manufacturing and supply chain process. Drug manufacturing involves the large-scale production of medications while adhering to strict quality control measures. The pharmaceutical supply chain is a complex network of organizations, processes, and technologies that facilitate the movement of drugs from manufacturers to healthcare providers and ultimately to patients. It involves several key stages, including raw material sourcing, drug formulation, packaging, and distribution. Pharmaceutical companies collaborate with contract manufacturing organizations, CMOs, to produce medications on a larger scale. CMOs specialize in manufacturing drugs for various pharmaceutical companies, allowing the industry to optimize resources and increase production capacity. Distribution companies play a crucial role in transporting medications from manufacturing facilities to pharmacies, hospitals, and other healthcare institutions. Efficient distribution ensures that medications reach patients promptly and safely. 3.2. Marketing and sales. Marketing and sales are vital components of the pharmaceutical ecosystem, connecting pharmaceutical companies with healthcare professionals and patients. Pharmaceutical companies invest significant resources in marketing campaigns to raise awareness about their products among healthcare professionals. Medical representatives, also known as sales representatives or drug reps, engage with doctors and healthcare providers to provide information about new medications, treatment options, and scientific data. Direct-to-consumer advertising, DTCA, is another form of marketing utilized by pharmaceutical companies. In some countries, pharmaceutical companies are allowed to advertise directly to consumers through various media channels, informing patients about the availability of specific medications and encouraging them to consult their doctors. However, DTCA has been a topic of debate, as some argue that it can lead to overprescription and unnecessary drug use. Ethical considerations are essential to ensure that marketing practices prioritize patient well-being and provide accurate information. 3.3. Pricing and reimbursement. The pricing and reimbursement of pharmaceutical products are critical factors that impact patient access to medications and a pharmaceutical company's financial performance. Drug pricing is a complex process influenced by various factors, including research and development costs, manufacturing expenses, and market competition. Pharmaceutical companies must balance their need for profit and recouping investments with the affordability of medications for patients. Negotiations between pharmaceutical companies and government agencies or insurance providers determine the reimbursement rates for drugs. These negotiations aim to strike a balance between fair compensation for pharmaceutical companies and affordability for patients and healthcare systems. Pharmaceutical companies often provide patient assistance programs and access initiatives to help patients with limited financial means access essential medications. Section 4. Impact on society and environment. 4.1. Access to medicines. Ensuring access to essential medicines is a global challenge. While the pharmaceutical industry has made significant strides in medical innovation, some patients still face barriers in accessing life-saving treatments. In low-income and developing countries, affordability can be a significant obstacle to accessing medications. Public-private partnerships and initiatives like the World Health Organization's Access to Medicines program aim to increase access to essential medicines in these regions. Intellectual property rights, particularly patents, can also impact drug access. While patents incentivize innovation by granting exclusive rights to pharmaceutical companies, they can limit access to medications due to high prices. Generic drugs and biosimilars offer more affordable alternatives after patent expiration, expanding access to treatments. 4.2. Patent system. The patent system is a double-edged sword in the pharmaceutical industry. On one hand, patents protect the rights of pharmaceutical companies to recoup their research and development investments, fostering innovation and driving medical advancements. On the other hand, patents can create monopolies, limiting competition and keeping drug prices high. This can be a concern, especially for essential medications needed by a large population. Generic drugs and biosimilars, which become available after a patent's expiration, offer cost-effective alternatives to branded medications. These alternatives increase affordability and expand access to treatments, promoting competition within the pharmaceutical market. 4.3. Sustainability and green initiatives. The pharmaceutical industry, like many others, has a significant impact on the environment. The manufacturing and disposal of pharmaceutical products can lead to the release of potentially harmful substances into the ecosystem. To address these concerns, pharmaceutical companies are increasingly adopting sustainability and green initiatives. These include implementing energy-efficient practices, reducing water consumption, and minimizing waste production. Pharmaceutical companies are also exploring ways to design more environmentally friendly manufacturing processes and investing in eco-friendly technologies. Ethical considerations extend beyond medical research and development, encompassing environmental sustainability as an integral part of the industry's responsibility to society. Conclusion. The pharmaceutical industry's ecosystem is a dynamic and intricate web of interconnections, involving pharmaceutical companies, healthcare professionals, regulatory authorities, and patients. From drug discovery and development to marketing, pricing, and access, each component plays a vital role in shaping the industry's impact on society and the environment. As the industry continues to evolve, a delicate balance between innovation, accessibility, and sustainability must be maintained. By understanding this ecosystem and promoting ethical practices, we can collectively work towards a more inclusive, affordable, and environmentally responsible pharmaceutical industry.